Guys, the dog father back. It used to be Fit Bully TV. Now, it's just TV. Living pet, home and pet, all kinds of pets. There's more pets coming. Television. What is the best meal to feed a French bulldog? I know people have asked the questions over the years. I've got a Frenchie, I don't know what to feed. Or my Frenchie has a bad allergy. It's got hot spots, it's losing hair. Let me tell you this. If you start them off strong, they'll finish strong. But unfortunately, when you see something occur after the 2-year, 1-year mark, what that means is the genetics, as they get stronger and continue to formulate, like we get older, we start looking more like our parents. Say, man, boy, you look just like your daddy. I looked like him when I was 5 a little bit, looked like him when I was 10 a little bit, 15, you go, okay. Then you get in your 30s, you say, boy, you look just like your daddy. Boy, I'm telling you. Yeah, whatever, nigga. That being said, I would encourage you, if you do have one of these particular breeds, to focus on rare meats. What is a rare meat? They're not ones that are often sold in your local grocery store. What I love about the Foundation Raw is for one, he has bison, he has venison, he has beef, no chicken. And I think that's it. Yeah. Ain't nothing, like you open this up, smell a good foot. Now, I've told you in every meal the dog needs protein, fiber, and fat. If we're building something hypoallergenically, what we have to do then is work backwards. When we're working backwards, we have to turn around and remove everything that causes the dog inflammation. And in this case, we've been chicken, inflammation. At times, beef, inflammation. This isn't good. This isn't good. Not for us, not for the dog. And we want to see the dog grow, a.k.a. shine and thrive and whatever that looks like. So, everybody, Senior General, but definitely the French Bulldogs, who got a little bit of irritation, a little bit red, to say the least, they're going to get a venison chub and a, fish chub. And this is herring, ground herring, which is good. Omega-3s, which is brain food. But if you're struggling with a French Bulldog, let me give you a couple things to consider. You've got to work backwards. What does backwards mean? Remove everything from the dog's diet, find a high-level protein, and feed that protein every day for 30 days. If you see a change, meaning a reduction in the inflammation built up, if you see a change, you see the redness go away. You see the dog move a little bit better. You see him itching less, chewing at his paws. You see a happy dog. Then you start working things back in. Do not forget, if you are doing what? Feeding chicken. If the dog has an allergy to chicken, make sure you're not using chicken eggs even. Because these things incite a riot in the dog's body. And unfortunately, we've been able to rid him, I think old Hanky Panky, of some of his redness in his ears and his paws and the hot spot off of his butt, but he's still scratching a little bit at his belly. That being said, we're going to put something very simple together because Richard's given us enough opportunity to learn and just do 2 things for at least 30 days and see how we fare. And in that case, because they only eat 4 to 5 times a week, we'll know if it worked or not. Now, medications, that's a whole nother thing. Most of your fibrous stuff, it's very uncommon, but not improbable, that a dog's like allergic to, let's say, carrots or, squash here or a little spinach. Those things aren't going to really bother the dog too much. So I'm going to turn around and make sure I top their meals off with some of those things. But this right here, for a little dog, even in general, it's like 2 pounds of food. And 2 pounds of food, look, most of us can't eat 2 pounds of food. That's why they sell a 16-ounce steak on the menu. Nobody ordering that unless you're a glutton. And it is against God. Gluttony is a sin now. And we don't want a glutton-ass dog neither. So, putting some light meals together, you want to know what to feed your French Bulldog. If he has allergy, you have to work backwards. If you're working backwards, you have to do what? Give them 1 ingredient at a time. I know that he's not allergic to this fish, and definitely not the venison. What I do know is if we give them beef, my God, them dogs tend to struggle. And that's that. So, stay tuned. Keep taking care of your dogs. And I'll walk you through the process of how they're progressing over the next 20 days. In 20 days, we should see change, if I'm being I won't say honest because I'm different telling the truth, but if we're being clear, you go, okay, what happened in the next that 30 days? Ooh, sounds like go give him an update on Joker. If you guys watched the last video, you saw us give Joker a leg of lamb, and I don't hear nothing moving. He's alive, but I don't think he's chewing either no more. You still chewing?
No. He's just sitting here just looking at it.
He's looking like, man, stop it.
Yeah, me kind of giving a little lick.
You wear him out.
It did. He kind of gnawed him down a little bit, but didn't look like he'd do too much damage.
At all, did he?
Nope.
Okay. Well, you know what that means? I'm gonna give that little leg though, to my Astro. See how he does with it. Give Joker, because get this, Joker got that was like a 4-pound leg of lamb. That was not a child's portion. That's a lamb you could feed 3 or 4 grown folks off of. But I'm gonna give it to Maestro, see how he does. As I like to see how far the dogs will push themselves before they go, hey, that's enough. And we saw in that one video, man, them jokers literally, what they ate, almost 6 and 7 pounds of food. So they were pushing it. And I think the Joker just pushed himself that day because we were sitting there watching. He's like, I'm going to finish, guys. I'm going to finish. I'm going to do my best. But let's see what Maestro does, because he had a good meal, but he didn't eat his veggies, man. Which means I'm going to have to literally unfollow the food a little bit more and add the veggies. Guys, there's a reason why coyotes live longer than black wolves. One of the reasons is they're more scavengers. A scavenger's always going to survive. You know that, look, when it's the last of the Mohicans, that Joker that been stealing, robbing, and knocking at your back door, digging in your trash, he know how to survive. Stay tuned, people. Take care of your dogs. Let's see if Maestro, how far he gets with that leg. Again, this is probably the simplest meal I've ever made. Why? Because I'm trying to help all the dogs be a little bit better in terms of their allergies, all right? So, guys, one of the things that people shouldn't do, unless you have a dog you can trust. Look, what's up, man? Don't grab no bone. Oh, my God. From a dog that guards or resource guards. In this case, next week, I'll feed Joker out of a bowl with my hand in it for 7 days. And all we're doing is building trust. I'm going to remove we're going to see how much Maestro can get active on this bone. Because he is a little consumer. And what I love about even his lack of blueberry intake is I can turn around then and add this to another mother meal. So you're never really losing, because every one of our dogs, literally, oh wow. Whew, whew. They good food. They good food. Uh-oh. Joker's not happy. He's not happy at all. Now I'm actually going to make the Joker meal, because we saw he barely ate that stuff. Very disappointed, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, that's disappointing. But now, we only going to get about a pound. I'll give him a little pretty thing. Man, boy, my face is itchy, man. You see that one? Man, a little cat or something, you know? But we're going to give him this to keep him sustained. He didn't get through the lamb, which means I'll find some ground lamb. Ooh, I forgot to say ground lamb's another good one, too, to start your dog off with. Challenge is it could be super fatty, and most times, unfortunately, ground lamb has more fat in it than it does protein per 4 ounces, which means you got to properly balance that booger there. But lamb is a super good resource in terms of feeding your dog. My favorite is going to be deer all day, though. If you get venison, man, say you are on to something. On to something. I'm going to build this out. Damn, over here. Oh, never mind. I got some more eggs. Get the tea. Who remember that? Boy, shout out to Pops, man. Pops is no longer with us. And I miss him. I feel like him and Bernie Mac in their 80s would have been some clowns on camera. I don't know if y'all movie fanatics like we are in here. But we enjoy a good show and definitely a good laugh and a lot of entertainment. I don't know what you guys... Matter of fact, let me ask you guys this. Where do you think the future of pet and pet health and pet overall well-being is going? And what are you guys working on? Because as you've probably been here now for however long, we're very focused on participating in a very bright future to ensure that we can continue to impact people through education. Sounds wordy. Look, we just want to teach people to take care of the dogs. This is Joker's meal. It's very light. We saw him get through some of the lamb. This is not going to fill him up a lot. As you see, Maestro's finna get active. We'll show you an updated video later. We'll probably put it in our shorts of exactly how far Maestro got through that lamb leg. And if he doesn't finish it, get this. I got another dog that will. Take care of your dogs, people. Now, some people are concerned with overfeeding. I actually don't think you can overfeed a bulldog. At least I haven't seen it yet, though. But this little stuff right here is how you build trust. So when I go in here in the future, someone says, hey, how are you able to touch a dog's food? I'm like, I literally hand fed him, right? Or hand fed him. Do not do this if you do not have a dog that you've been doing this with since he was a wee pup. Now, Joker, he's definitely like, hey, back up, hold up. You know, he going trick daddy on hold up a bit. But that's okay. I'm okay with a dog being able to take his food, but you don't want to do that with me. You know, as far as like, I should be able to reach in, grab the bowl, all that stuff. And those little things you practice, come back, feed him, come back this, talk to him every time. It's not a punishment. It is you and the dog building an understanding. I repeat, if you have a dog that you do not trust, then do not go in there, no 2 years old, talk about, let me see if I can touch my dog. You go. I might tell you to do that. I've been doing this today with wee pups. Stay tuned because we've got some new breeds coming, which means I've got a lot to learn. And that's what this is about. World Pet Health is the future of collecting data, finding pet solutions, determining how to better everybody's relationship with their dog, and making sure we provide the best health solutions. And let's go over some people's head, but you're watching a work in progress. Take care of your dogs.